Is $1 million portfolio sufficient for a comfortable retirement? Of course, this is dependent on a multitude of things. Some might argue that $1 million is more than plenty, while others would like a much larger sum because it just does not have the purchasing power it previously did. How opulent do you want your retirement to be? Are you willing to work as long as it takes to be able to spend frivolously, or are you content with an average income? We may determine whether $1 million would offer enough income for an average, below average, or opulent retirement by looking at typical retiree spending. Let's take a look at the key expenses of retired households and the income that may be expected from a portfolio of that size to see how pleasant of a living it would provide. The Bureau of Labor Statistics provides these expenses for elderly families or those run by someone 65 or older. Welcome to Cashflow Canvas, where we teach lessons about investment and money-saving techniques. If you want to make your financial future better, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. It should come as no surprise that housing is the single most expensive expense category. The average retiree spends approximately $1,322 per month in this category. This could be because many elderly people own their homes mortgage-free, bought them at a modest price many years ago, and their costs have remained basically unchanged. It could possibly be because they have been living in the same house for many years. Having a paid-off house in retirement can be advantageous, but it does not imply that housing expenditures will be nil. In reality, the mortgage payment accounts for only a percentage of the total housing cost. Taxes, insurance, and maintenance quickly mount up. Transportation is the second most expensive item for retirees, costing an average of $567 a month. This is quite high, given that many older households share a vehicle and simply do not drive as frequently as they used to. They're not transporting the kids to soccer practice or commuting to work. Spending $6,804 per year on this one price may appear exorbitant, but it is still less than the average of households of other ages, which is over $9,000 per year. Various financial experts advise you to keep overall transportation costs under 10% of your gross income. This can help you avoid the common practice of overspending in this category when it is appealing. Healthcare is the third most expensive expense, costing $499 per month or little under $6,000 per year. This number, contrary to popular opinion, demonstrates that healthcare costs do not necessarily spiral out of control in old age. Medicare and Medicaid assist in keeping these expenditures affordable for the elderly. However, because these costs can be crushing, it is critical to evaluate long-term care and weigh the advantages and cons of insurance. If you end up in a long-term care facility and are unable to pay the monthly fee, your assets may be at risk. According to the AALT, nursing homes cost an average of $8,000 per month, while the yearly long-term care insurance premium for couples over the age of 55 is roughly $3,000 per year. Without adequate planning, the exorbitant expense of care may potentially erase out retirement funds. Following healthcare, eating is the fourth highest expense. The average monthly cost is $483. This involves eating out as well as cooking at home, but studies suggest that older individuals spend less money on restaurants than younger people. The most likely factors include the recent rises of delivery services, such as Uber Eats and DoorDash, as well as the increased time the elderly have to shop and prepare meals. Charitable contributions are a top priority for the retired, accounting for their fifth greatest monthly spend of $202 on average. Americans give approximately 3% of their annual income to churches or charities. Finally, at $197 per month, entertainment is the last large expense. When you have enough free time to go to the movies, take a 2-week cruise, or explore the country by RV, this is surprisingly low. However, there may not be enough money in the budget for those. To save money, many older people spend their free time participating in community activities and visiting local parks. A fact, everyone will incur unpredictability in their expenses. These varied expenses total $237 per month. These families spend approximately $3,800 each month, or $45,756 per year. Given that the average median household income is around $61,000, that's a very close after-tax figure. Now that we know the major spending areas for retirees, let's see if $1 million is adequate to cover them. Using the Trinity Study's sustainable withdrawal rate of 4%, $1 million will yield $40,000 in annual income. Furthermore, the average monthly Social Security payout in 2023 is $1,543 per person. The average annual income from Social Security alone would range from $18,516 and $37,032, depending on whether there are one or two beneficiaries in the home. Adding the Social Security and portfolio income together would result in a total annual income before taxes ranging from $58,516 to $77,032. Is that enough to cover the average retiree's living expenses? When taxes are taken into account, it is safe to state that $1 million combined with Social Security payments is sufficient to sustain a lifestyle with ordinary spending habits without the need for additional income. The precise tax bracket will vary greatly based on a number of things. Even if you pay 20%, which is on the upper end for that level of income, you'd still take home more than $3,800 every month after taxes. Consider your filing status, the sort of accounts in which your investments are stored, and other income streams to have a better understanding of what income tax bracket you'll be in during retirement. While $1 million is plenty to cover the expenses of the ordinary retiree's home, it's possible that they're on a budget and would prefer to spend more if they could. Approximately 1/3 of those who retire return to work, and the reason for this is most usually financial. It's likely that they're perfectly content with spending only $197 per month on entertainment, having a food budget that barely covers dining out, and donating only 3% of their salary. It's also possible that if they could, they'd spend more money on travel and other costly activities like eating out, gifting, and donating, among other things. Just because the average monthly expenditure is $3,800 does not imply that these people are content with that amount. If they are asked, it is highly likely that they would want a bigger monthly budget, which is something to consider while planning for retirement. Are you not quite where you want to be and worried that you will never get there? If you don't believe you'll be able to generate enough money from your assets, there are several possible options. Working a part-time work is an excellent alternative for many elderly individuals since it gives numerous benefits in addition to monetary compensation. It may also allow you to let your investments to grow for a bit longer to get them closer to where you want them, or to delay Social Security benefits to increase your overall income. Living in a less costly section of the country or finding a solution to reduce housing costs could also free up some budget space. There are choices available to assist you in living comfortably on a smaller salary. A $1 million portfolio should give a comfortable retirement if you are comfortable spending the average amount of money. However, it is not prudent to make a blanket assertion that it will be sufficient for everyone to live a happy life. There are numerous possibilities ranging from where you reside to your interests, health, and spending habits. When paired with Social Security benefits, it is sufficient to cover normal living expenses. Some people will need and want more money, while others will be content with their Social Security payments alone. As we conclude, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you found value in this video and learned something new, and I look forward to seeing you in our future videos. I would deeply value it if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support will help us to create more valuable content, and we can work together to secure your financial future. What are the key takeaways from this video that you can share in the comment section?